Good morning, everyone. Again, I wanted to come back and reset our radar up so that you can get a little bit better view of what we see happening outside right now. But here is what we're looking at. There's a significant amount of rain that has settled in up over the San Antonio area this morning, and it is really providing uh, a significant amount of rain through the region. We've had a number of high water rescues that have been reported early this morning. We've also been watching the low water crossings that have been closing up out across Bexar County this morning. So the Weather Service has issued a flash flood emergency, flash flood warning. That's in effect until roughly 10:45 this morning. Most of Bexar County and portions of Medina, Kendall, and it looks like maybe even a little part of Wilson might be impacted throughout the day today. But for now, we are watching a number of low water crossings that are closed up, stretching all around I 10, coming down through Gray Forest, through Chavano Park, up along I 10, stretching down near the airport in Balcones Heights and over into Alamo Heights and over toward Alamo Ranch. We've seen a number of, uh, of these low water crossings that are closed this morning. Now, again, the flash flood warning is in effect until 10:45 this morning. 10:45 this morning. Now, we have seen a number of high water rescues come in this morning. We've seen the report that has come out showing what is happening in the county this morning. Again, if you don't have to be out on the road, if you do not have to be out on the road, good time not to be out there and to see what's just to get out there to see it. If you can get a hold of your boss, let them know that perhaps this is probably not the best time to get on the road. If you could maybe come in a little bit later, that would be good because it is a dangerous situation out there right now with the heavy rain that's coming down in the area. So again, we do have reports of high water across most of the county. We've got reports of high water rescues that are going on right now. So if you don't have to be out on the roadway, uh, don't get out there. Just wait until the warning is over and you are clear to get out there. Now, we are looking at some accidents that are being reported. Uh, we've got one on Loop 410 South. We've got another one, looks like on near Prue Road. We've got another one, 1604 Gold Canyon and 281. Those are the ones that we really have to be careful of. If you don't have to be out there, I know there's a lot of traffic. I can see them on the current cameras that I'm looking at from TxDOT. But if you really don't have to be out there on the roadways, this is not a good time to get out on the roadways right now because it is dangerous to be out there. Again, we do have the flash flood warning that is out until 10:45 this morning. Current radar showing a tremendous amount of rain in the area today, and we've seen a good deal of rain come down. Again, this is the current radar that we're looking at. I'm going to zoom in so that you can see where the heaviest rain has fallen now. It's kind of backed off a little bit across northern Bexar County, but there is heavy rain coming through downtown San Antonio, out toward Highway 90, back out toward 211. Heavy rain coming down there right now. Uh, we are looking at high water rescues that have been reported across the north side of Bexar County. I'm going to zoom in here. You can see all the reds. That shows you where the heaviest rain is falling right now. And we've got heavy rain all the way out here from Rio Medina, just this side of Rio Medina, out near Alamo Ranch, back over to Westover Hills, into Redbird Ranch, all the way down into Valley High, out near Valnormy, Somerset, Sandy Oaks, Elmendorf, back over to Converse, Leon Valley, downtown, Lone Oak, and St. Hedwig. That's where the heaviest rain is. And it appears to be traveling a little bit further south or moving southward at this point. I'll put it back into motion. And you can watch that heavy rain as it's moving down toward the south. And again, that's a little bit of an outflow boundary that's pushing southward out there. It just passed through Nixon, and you can see that. So that is that's the heaviest activity that we're looking at. I'll go frame by frame. You can see how it really built up and where it is now. Concentrated a bit over the Elmendorf area, over southern Bexar County, over to Von Ormy, over to Somerset, just this side of Castroville. Now we are still getting some reports of lightning within this, but it's mostly heavy rain that's really coming down at this hour. Again, and it looks like most of the heavy rain is kind of backed off across the northern areas from Wimberley to San Marcos to New Braunfels, back up across northern Bexar County. Still has some pockets of heavy rain, but it's backed off a bit near Leon Springs, over near La Cantera. Still raining pretty good out in the Stone Oak area. You've got some pockets there, some heavier rain, and definitely have some rain going on from Hollywood Park all the way down toward the south. You get over to Garden Ridge, you've got some pockets there of heavier rain. Getting into Schertz-Cibolo, pockets of heavier rain there. Not so heavy if you're out in Marion, but if you're out here near New Berlin, not so heavy. But if you're in St. Hedwig, that's where it's coming down in buckets, particularly out near Friendly Corner, into Sayers and China Grove and Lone Oak. Lavernia at this point is on the edge of this. Elmendorf, Southton, Thelma, and La Soya, all of those areas, that's where the heavy rain is really coming down. I'm going to put that back into motion. Pull this back out a little bit so you can see it. And there's the heavy rain going through Gonzales at this hour, heading down toward Floresville. So if you're down in Floresville, get ready, guys. Looks like you're going to get some heavier rain here in just a little bit. So again, we've got lots of reports of high water crossings across North Bexar County. Let me get over to the comments, and if you've got questions, I'll be happy to answer those for you. Kylie Jean, how is it in Comfort, Texas? Should be a little quieter up toward Comfort at this hour. There's Comfort right there, center part of your screen. Again, the heaviest rain has left, but the rain is still coming down there in Comfort. And Juanita, any rain in Carrizo Springs? I will get down there and check for you. I don't really think so. There's Carrizo Springs. You got just a tiny bit of rain. It went through a little earlier. And there's Carrizo in the center part of your screen. That's gone. And so you may see some later today because there's still some out there toward Eagle Pass. And we're going to have opportunities for rain for the next couple of days. So be ready for that. We'll show results of rain amounts once the rain subsides. Good morning. Hey there, James. Thank you for that. Let's see. Definitely lightning and rain. Yep. You got that right. Definitely lightning and rain coming down. Significant amount. Seguin. We can get out there. I saw some pretty good rain out towards Seguin. There it is right now. Seguin's in the center part of your screen. You can see that there are pockets of heavier rain in and around the Seguin area. So you really want to be careful there at this point. Out on the roadways, they're still pretty rough there to be driving anywhere out in Seguin, all the way up to Kingsbury, down south as well, south of Seguin. Pockets of heavier rain, Nancy, moving through there. Tammy says Floresville just had some heavy rain. Are we expecting more? Yes, you are definitely expecting more. There is Floresville, center part of your screen. You're just beginning to get some of the heaviest rain that's moving through the area. I'll let that go back into motion. You'll see the little pockets of heavy rain coming through. The heaviest hasn't gotten there yet. So it's coming towards you, Tammy. So, yeah, it's going to be raining a whole lot more down south of us from Floresville to Poth. Pleasanton's pretty quiet right now. Jourdanton's pretty quiet right now, but probably within the hour, this heavier rain is going to be moving south in your area. You can see the outflow boundary right along the edge of the rain. Move through Gonzales, head out toward Yoakum, Cuero, Yorktown, Kennedy, Karnes City. Going to reach Pleasanton and Jourdanton probably within the hour. Just now coming through Divine. So, yeah, it is. It's going to be a little bit rough here in the next hour, particularly if you're south of town. Helotes, right there, center part of your screen. You're in the pockets of heavier rain there, Natalia. So give it about 30 minutes or so before it will start to back off a little bit, because it is beginning to move out of Helotes at this time. But the issue is we have a lot of low water crossings that are closed up in the northwest side of town up there near Helotes. And we've got some high water rescues that are being reported up along 1604 as well. So got to be a little bit on the careful side. Stay home if you can. Let's wait it out and give it a little extra time. Right now I have about 647 to 649 in the area. So it's still early. Got to watch it. Mid-morning in Seguin. This is Nancy. You know, I think by mid-morning, we may see it back off a little bit, particularly, I'd say around the 9:30-ish, 10 o'clock hour. It should back off and not totally be gone, but back off significantly by that time. We will likely see more rain because that front is going to stall out south of us. And that means opportunities for rain are going to stay with us for a couple of days. So while we may get this initial first part of the rain gone, we will have another couple of days of this. Get a little water here. So again, good deal of rain coming down, but most of northern Bexar County has backed off a bit from the heavy rain. And it seems like we're going to be able to get a little bit of a break here across northern Bexar County. For our friends up in Kerrville, it's kind of backed off quite a bit. Places north have backed off. Places south, you're next. La Fuente, Leon, was Valley, close, put barricades on Poth Road. Yeah, there's the water's coming up really high up across northern Bexar County. We have a lot of low water crossings that are closed this morning. Let me see if I can get back up here and take a look at some of those. Wow. I don't show any closed in Leon Valley, but I do show they probably are in the caution mode. We've got some closed in Castle Hills. We've got one closed up here off of Vance Jackson and Wurzbach. We've got another one closed at West Loop Master. At North Loop, we've got another one closed. We've got one closed at Bitters Road near the airport. In Oakwood North, we have another one of those at Cave Lane that's closed down. Contour Drive is closed up in Alamo Heights. Up in the Hill Country Village, we have several that are closed this morning. El Cerrito, south of Sunway, is closed. And El Cerrito, south of Sequoia, is closed. That's up in the Hollywood Park area. Let's see, north of 1604, don't think we have many there. We'll come back around to the northwest side. We saw the Castle Hills one, Oakland Estates. Looks like we've got one closed there off of Huebner Road. And let's see, we've got another one closed far western Bexar County out off of Wickwild. We've got another one closed there. We have one closed on Leslie Road, just past Moon Valley Nurseries. We've got a low water crossing there closed. And again, earlier we had several reports of high water rescues that were going on around town. So we've got to be cognizant of that. If you don't have to drive, don't get out there right now. Let's see what else. Do we have any reports here? Don't see any new ones coming in on this page. Let's see if we've got any other reports here. No, don't see any reports coming in from there. All right. So again, flash flood warning up until 10:45 this morning. 10:45. I want to check on these high water rescues here, see if I can get another update. We've got multiple reports of high water. Yeah, there's a lot of high water rescues here. Let's see what we've got. It's not giving me locations, but there are a number of them that were reported, and won't give me the number. But indeed, there are a number of high water rescues that are going on, and water or being reported over the road. So flash flood warning in effect for the area this morning. And it looks like they've got some high water rescues going on up in the Austin area as well. So again, if you really don't have to be on the road this morning, probably a good idea not to get out there and try to drive this morning. Let's see if I can make another connection here. All right, we've got a high water rescue at I-10 and Fulton Road. High water rescue at 300 Lombrano. Loop 1604 Military Drive. Loop 1604 and Shanefield Drive. And we've got another one at I-10 and West Avenue. So again, we still have some situations out here, drivability wise. So if you really don't have to be out on the road this morning, just wait a little bit. It'll be a lot safer within about an hour for you to be out there on the roadway. Okay, Matilda, just joining. Are we getting another storm like this tonight? or is the main big one. Uh, we may not see a big storm, but it looks like we're going to continue with an opportunity for rain throughout the day and tonight. The front that's passing through is looking like it's going to stall out. So that means the longer it stays with us, the longer our opportunities for rain is. So I'm thinking we've got a couple of days, Monday, Tuesday at least, for rain, Matilda. So we'll see more of it coming up today. So that'll be the big thing that we're going to be seeing. Again, share this out with your friends if you can. Let them know that we're here this morning, kind of giving you a quick update and letting you know what's going on. Absolutely numerous high water crossings right now. Tracy says, Cesar Chavez, are you talking about the roadway or something else, Tracy? Be a little bit more specific with me, and I'll be happy to answer your question. All right. Let's see here. Make sure you share it out. Good idea for people to know that we're here. Things are a little crazy this early this morning. It is a wild morning rainfall wise, that is for sure. And those who have shared, thank you very much for doing so. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. Let me back this up. Any flooding on Wurzbach Parkway? Yes. They do have we just saw it. They have a high water rescue going on Wurzbach. Is it already flooded by Goliad? Not yet, but it will be. The rain is really coming down right now, big time. Hasn't let up by Goliad in Pecan Valley. Yeah, it's going to stay for a while. I'm guessing that looks like about another 30 to 45 minutes up there, Amy. Definitely lightning and heavy rain, says James. Yep, we've covered most of the rest of those questions, I think. I-10 to downtown. Northern part of I-10 is backing off a little bit. You can probably be okay until you get down to around, I'd say, Wurzbach. Then it starts to get a little rough. So I would give it a little bit if you have to drive into the downtown area. San Marcos to South New Braunfels commute safe. Yes. At this point, it looks like it's okay. It looks like the rain has come down quite a bit. Nancy says, thank you. Don, Callison Ranch is getting slammed. Lots of very heavy, hard rain and pouring rain. Yes, I saw that earlier. I think, is it still pretty high at this point up there in Callison Ranch? We're seeing some of the back off up here. There's Government Canyon. Looks like it's backing up a little bit. Flash flood warning. Yes, we know that's in effect. Yeah, kind of backing off a little bit back here, backing off back here. So it's starting to back off a bit, particularly out across northern Bexar County at this point. It's really starting to get a little on the heavy side. It's still heavy out on the western side of Bexar County, out near Alamo Ranch and Westover Hills and Redwood Ranch. Still pretty heavy out there. But if you're out near Lake Hills or Pipe Creek or Bandera, it's starting to back off. Burning has backed off a bit. Bulverde has backed off. Hollywood Park, Chavano Park, Hill Country Village, Greystone, Stone Oak, that area has backed off quite a bit. The heaviest amount of rain, again, downtown, along Highway 90 East, 87 East, going out into Kirby, going out toward Lone Oak, China Grove, going down 181 into Floresville, just starting to get into Floresville. And we've got some pockets of heavier rain just north of Karnes City that should be coming your way. So everybody south of town This is going to be coming your way over the next hour or so. Should be moving into Poteet, Natalia, and Divine here pretty soon. All right. Let's see. 1604 and 90. Yeah, it's pretty rough at this point, particularly going out toward Castroville. Calabria Road is not safe. That's absolutely correct. It is not safe out there. So, again, we do have a lot of flooding that's been reported. We do have reports of high water rescues that have been going on in town. The latest high water rescue is U.S. Highway 90 west eastbound, 4900 block. We've got high water at I-10 in Cincinnati downtown. We have high water rescue, just high water reported at I-10 in Vance Jackson. High water I-10 southbound at Vance Jackson. We have high water rescue going on 1604 in Wiseman. That's over on the west side. High water reported I-10 in Calabria, I-10 west. High water at I-10 west on Fulton. High water rescue 300 block of Lombrano. Let's see, high water rescue 1604 in Shanefield. High water rescue I-10 access in West Avenue. High water I-10, high water rescue military in Loop 1604. High water rescue I-10 in Vance Jackson. That was reported earlier. High water rescue Hunt at Highway 151. Let's see. We've got high water rescue 281 off Bitters. High water reported Alamo Ranch. High water rescue Highway 90 in Couples. High water rescue 10,000 block of Military Drive. High water rescue I-10 in Bernie Stage. High water reported Lock Hill Selma 1604. So those are the reports that have been coming in for the last hour. The latest is a high water rescue at 35 southbound in central downtown, and high water rescue at Highway 90 west eastbound. Those are the high water rescues that we've gotten reported at this point in time. So tremendous amount of water coming down, good deal of rain coming down. The good news is it's backed off a little bit across northern Bexar County, but it is still heavy across downtown area, out near 211, particularly as you get out there toward Westover Hills and Alamo Ranch, Redbird Ranch area, starting to get pockets of heavier rain out toward Castroville. We are looking at the heavier rain moving in pockets out near Leon Valley, coming down through Balcones Heights into the downtown area, out near Kelly, back down near Stinson Airport, over to Elmendorf, Lone Oaks, Stain Hedwig, just south of Consverts, going into Kirby, China Grove, Boltville, Friendly Corner, Sayers, all that area. There's some pockets of heavier rain. Still pockets of heavier rain out in Alamo Heights and out near the airport, just south of the airport. You get downtown, out near Brooks and Terrell Wells and Southton, still pockets of heavier rain going on there. All the way down into here, the heaviest rain out near Graytown, Calaveras, and Floresville. Sutherland Springs, a little pocket of heavier rain. Out toward Plummer Crossing and Denhawken and Poth, you got some pretty heavy rain coming down there as well. So all moving down toward the south. So if you're in Yorktown or Cuero or Kennedy, Carn City area, Pleasanton or Jourdanton, give it a little bit, and this rain is going to reach you. But for the most part, northern Bexar County, I'd say north of 1604, right up north of the airport, that has backed off quite a bit. From Helotes all the way back around to Hollywood Park, Stone Oak area, back around to just this side of Schertz. It has backed off a little bit. So again, a good deal of rain coming down this morning. We're going to stay with you here for a little bit longer. Flash flood warning in effect until 10:45 this morning. Again, till 10:45 this morning. We do have a number of high water rescues that are going on. The last couple of them, we've got a high water rescue at Highway 90 West at Southwest 36th over on the west side. This is the latest one to come in. High water rescue, Highway 90 westbound and Southwest 36th. We do have another one at Highway 90 westbound 4900 block. We have one at I-10 westbound Cincinnati, I-10 westbound Vance Jackson, I-10 southbound Vance Jackson. So right in that Vance Jackson area, there's a couple of high water rescues that are going on right now. We have another one at Loop 1604 in Wiseman Road. That's out there on the west side of Bexar County. High water reported I-10 west and Culebra Road downtown. So the rain is moving southward a bit. Again, this is just the beginning. We're going to see on and off rain throughout the day. We'll see on and off rain again on Tuesday, maybe even to Wednesday, before we get a little bit of a backup here. So we've got at least a day and a half, 2 days of rain coming into the area. Again, a little bit of a dangerous situation. We do have a flood warning in effect, flash flood warning till 10:45 this morning. Again, 10:45 this morning. Weather Service says this is a dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area subject to flooding or if you are under an evacuation order. So not a good idea to be out traveling this morning if you don't have to be out on the roadways. Again, it has backed off a little bit across northern Bexar County, but if you have to travel into downtown San Antonio, it is still raining pretty hard. It is still pretty intense downtown San Antonio. It has backed off a little bit in Leon Valley and Hollywood Park and a little bit in Helotes, a little bit down toward Von Ormy in Somerset, but it is still pretty intense in the downtown area. I'd say from the airport southward all the way down to Stinson. So from 1604 north down to 1604 south across town, in through the downtown area, back out toward the east, towards St. Hedwig and Lone Oak, it is intense. Heavy rain still coming down significantly in that part of the county. So if you really don't have to drive out there, I wouldn't do it. I'd stay in, just wait until it's all over with at this point. So there's a broad look at the rainfall pattern. Now you can see the pockets of heavier rain from Gonzales to Nixon, getting ready to move into Cuero and to Yorktown, moving into Poth, already into Floresville. We'll be in Pleasanton shortly. Some pockets of heavier rain out in Divine, all the way out to Hondo and to Castroville. Still some pockets of heavier rain out toward Bandera and Medina. But if you're right up in northern Bexar County, right up 281 north, up, let's say, the Spring Branch area, things have backed off quite a bit. Backed off quite a bit up toward Hollywood Park, Stone Oak area has backed off. But we still have the flash flood warning that's in effect till 10:45 this morning. Lots of high water rescues reported out across Bexar County this morning. The last one that we had reported high water rescue was on Highway 90 West eastbound. There's another one, I-1035 southbound. And then looks like we may have something going on the access road 151 out there on the west side of town. We've got another high water rescue that was reported downtown at I-10 in Cincinnati, and one that was west of town on Loop 1604 at Wiseman Road. That's out on the west side of town. So a lot of high water rescues still being reported out across the region, across the county. So, it is still going to be coming down for quite some time as this moves southward. And again, this isn't the end of it. We've got more coming. We'll see opportunities for rain throughout the day today, and it will continue to be with us all the way through the day. Mike says, what time will it pass here in San Antonio? Well, it's kind of passing right now. Teresa, Stockdale sounds like World War III. I don't doubt. There's a lot of lightning earlier. I think it's kind of backed off a little bit right about now. And Jeff Bray says, I'm getting ready for it here. Yeah, Jeff, it's coming your way. It will likely hold together, and you'll likely see some of that coming your way out there. New Braunfels has backed off quite a bit. There's still a little pocket of heavier rain coming down 35 into San Antonio. Ed says, good amount of rain on Potranco, loud thunder, lightning. Yeah, that was pretty rough a little earlier. I know it's still pretty heavy. There's still some pockets out there in western Bexar County that are still pretty heavy, particularly out toward Westover Hills, right in that area there. Going up 151, there's right near SeaWorld, there's some pretty intense pockets of rain going on right now in that area out near Potranco. Matilda, thank you. I'm near McDonough, Lacoste, Montgomery. All the creeks out here are rising fast. Yeah, they're going to rise really quick. So if you don't have to be out there, don't get out there. What about Lytle? Okay, let's go find Lytle. I know it's back here somewhere. There's Lytle right there, center part of your screen. Some pretty intense rainfall just toward the east of Lytle. You're right there on the edge of it out there, Jessica. So things are coming down still out in Lytle. And Von Ormy. Yeah, we were just talking about Von Ormy. Let me pull this back a little bit. You can see all that area right there, all the way down there towards southwestern Bexar County. There's the area with Von Ormy right there in the center. You got pockets of heavy rain to the west of you out near Atascosa and McDonough. So you're kind of like on the edge of it out there in Lytle at this point, and Von Ormy as well. Matilda, there's a stalled vehicle on 1604 and 90 if you're going to go toward Castroville. Yeah, probably not a good idea to be driving right now out there on Highway 90. Out in the Castroville area. Now, it looks like it's okay from about 410 all the way out till you get to Castroville, but that's where it's going to be in a little bit of a trouble out there. We've got some reports of some storms and, of course, some heavier rain out in that Castroville area. It's going to be a little tough out there. See if we've got any more comments here. Is it coming to Seguin? Yeah, I think so. If you haven't had it already. Yeah, it already passed you by. There's still some rain out there in Seguin. I can still see little pockets of rain, but you've got a little bit of rain out there, David. Yvonne says, be safe. Absolutely. Let's see. Got any more comments coming through? Don't see any more comments here. Let's see if we can refresh, make sure we get all the comments in. There we go. All right. So the last one was David and said coming to Seguin. And yes, I think most of it's kind of over at Seguin at this point. It's the heavy rain has passed you by, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to be raining for the rest of the day. There's a really big view and broad view of all the rain. It extends out with this system. It concentrated in Bexar County, moving to the south and southeast. Heaviest as you're going out toward Gonzales. It will be moving it's in Floresville right now. And if you're down in Cuero or Yorktown or Kennedy, Karn City, it's coming to you. It's just about into Pleasanton. It's already knocking on the back door there of Pleasanton, and should be there in Jourdanton soon. Kennedy, Karn City pretty soon. It's in Floresville. It's in Poth. You still have some pockets of heavier rain out near Nixon. Along 87 East, coming out of Bexar County. There's rain out toward Devine. Back out toward Pearsall, it's coming your way. Still some rain in Hondo. Still some heavier rain out in Castroville. Up across northern Bexar County, it has backed off a little bit, quite a bit, for Hollywood Park, Bulverde area, Stone Oak area up there north of town, Chavano Park, Gray Forest, and Helotes, Garden Ridge. It's kind of backed off a little bit up across northern Bexar County, off Leon Valley as well, but still some pockets of heavier rain up there in Westover Hills in the SeaWorld area, a little bit of Alamo Ranch, up in Redbird Ranch area. It looks like you've still got some, up in Briggs Ranch, you've got some rain still coming down for you. So still kind of pouring a little bit out in that area. If you're down southwest of town, out near Von Ormy, it's backed off in Von Ormy and Somerset and Atascosa, but it's all around you. So there's another view there of the rainfall as we see it coming down in the area. Anything severe, Marty and Ashy? No, there's nothing severe, but there is flooding, and it is significant flooding. Derek says, made it to work safe this morning. Lord, it was pouring hard. People, please be careful. Yeah, see, take it from Derek there. He was in there, and boy, he knows what it's like. If you don't have to get in there and your boss will let you come in later, do it. Gilbert says just now, getting into Pleasanton. Yep, I saw that just now backing in there. And Jeff Bray pouring here in Charlotte. I finally got to you up there in the Charlotte area. Huh? That's good. You're getting some rain up there. Let me see. Let me cut across here and look around. There's Jourdanton and Pleasanton and Poteet. And there's Charlotte. Yeah, you got a nice little heavy cell coming down in Charlotte out there, Jeff. So that's kind of pouring. That one little cell will probably last maybe 20, 30 minutes or so, and then be moving out. But yeah, I'm beginning to pour down into Charlotte area now in Pearsall. So all of this kind of moving south, and it will get a little quieter in the Bexar County area, but we won't be totally out of the woods because opportunity for rain, all the conditions are going to be there for rain to stick with us for a while. So we'll be watching all of this. It'll be interesting to see how much rain you get down there, Jeff. I'll be watching your Sky Alert report a little bit later today to see how that comes through. Again, please share it out with your friends. Let them know that we are here watching the rain and giving you the latest information that we see coming across. We do have the latest high water rescue we had was on Bandera, report of high water, Bandera and Prue, report of high water, I-35 north and southbound. And there's something, maybe an accident up at 1604 West. And looks like there may be an accident, 151 Military Drive, Bandera and Prue Road. Maybe another accident there. Don't really see a high water rescue. Looks like maybe those have kind of backed off a little bit, which is good. The last high water rescue we had reported was on the 4900 block of Highway 90 West. There was one at 1604 in Wiseman. Those were the last ones that we saw to come through early this morning. But it looks like we may have an accident somewhere up there, 1604 West Access Road. So we're gonna watch those this morning. The rain is beginning to back off. We'll stay with you till about 7:30 this morning. It is backing off and moving out of Bexar County for the most part. But again, that flash flood warning remains in effect until 10:45 this morning. So again, if you do have to get to work, please be careful. Frank Rodriguez says, made it safe to work this morning, 6 a.m., Hollywood Park. Yes, I'm glad to hear that for you, Frank. It looks like it has backed off quite a bit in the Hollywood Park area. So if you have to go to work up in Leon Valley or Helotes or Hollywood Park, anywhere up there on the north side of town, and you don't have to come up from the south, I think you're good. Driving across northern Bexar County, just drive safely. Give yourself plenty of room between vehicles. Slow your speed. It just amazes me how people who get onto 1604 or these major roads and do 70 or 80 miles an hour on a wet roadway, knowing that oil and water don't mix and that your tires are made of rubber. You're going to slide. Every mile an hour over 55, you risk spinning out. So stay below 55 miles an hour if you can. Jeff Bray says he's got 0.45 already. Oh my gosh, Jeff Bray, that's coming down. That's coming down in Charlotte. I wouldn't be a bit surprised you get a good inch of rain down there coming down that quick. So yeah, we've got some good pockets of heavy rain moving through. And again, we will have opportunities for rain throughout the day today, throughout the afternoon, evening, and then going into Tuesday as well. This is just the beginning. It's not the end of the activity. Going to check the Bexar County flood. Still have some. Oh, yeah, we got a whole bunch of these low water crossings closed all the way across northern Bexar County, all the way down into Balcones Heights. We've got a couple down here. Where's that? Near the University of Texas. And then we got another one closed out here near A&M, south of town on Comanche Cross. We've got that closed. Don't see anything closed down near Von Ormy or McDonough yet. Everything looks good. We've got another one closed here at Petaluma. That's up there in Kingsboro Ridge. And let's see what else we've got closed off. Don't see much else here. Let me pull that back a little bit. That way you can see it. Let's see. A lot of them still closed up in the northern Bexar County at this point. Still a lot of them closed off here. From Ritterman Road, you've got one up here at Blakely near Ritterman. You have another one at Contour Drive, which is up in the Alamo Heights downtown off of 281 area. Balcones Heights, there's Danville Road that's closed off. Up in Castle Hills, East Castle Lane is closed. There is a caution up on Cremeria Drive in Castle Hills. And it looks like we've got another report here coming through. Might be a traffic accident. Let me check real quick here. Yeah, that looks like another traffic-related Loop 410 at Prue. Okay, looks like you've got a few more accidents that are occurring this morning. So again, if you have to drive, please drive a little on the slow side if you can. Any speed over 55 miles an hour, and you are going to spin out. Comal County. Well, here's Comal County up here. There's still pockets of moderate to heavy rain going on out in Comal County. So the rain is still going on up there, all the way up, I'd say let's stretch it on from Medina all the way to Wimberley to San Marcos, all the way back up in there. You've got some pockets of heavier rain near New Braunfels. Definitely over Bernie, moderate rain into there. So yeah, you still got some going on, Kathy, up in Comal County, and likely will be more rain throughout the morning, off and on, before it kind of backs off a little bit. But the warning, the flash flood warning, remains in effect until 10:45. Got another couple of minutes here. We're going to stay with you up till about 7:30. Then we'll take a break and we'll watch the situation, and if necessary, we'll come back, give you another live report. But please, when it comes out, please share it with your friends. Let them know that we are here, and we'll give you the latest information that we can, what we see. Let me double check again. Don't see any more high water rescues listed other than that last one at Wiseman Road. And again, we have gone through there's another one. Vance Jackson and Wurzbach just closed up. We've got another one closed, Southwell, up here just off of I-10. And then off of Blanco Road in Castle Forest, Old Blanco Road is closed. All right, so we've got some that are closing down still. Up here at Kentwood Manor, Copper Hill Drive is closed. So there's still quite a number of low water crossings that are closed. And keep in mind, if you come up against one of those, turn around. Do not go around the barriers. Do not go around those barriers. It only takes about 6 inches of water, fast moving water, and it'll sweep your car away. That's all it takes. If you got an SUV, give it another 3 or 4 or 5 inches, and it'll sweep your SUV away. Kathy Dean says, thank you very much. And Karen Moonstar, that is a cool name. Good morning. Rain is good. Yes, it is. Rain is good. We've switched over to El Nino pattern, and suddenly it's like somebody turned on the spigot, and we're getting the rain. So that tells you how our weather pattern here can be impacted, but by what happens in the atmosphere way over thousands of miles away in the South Pacific. That's where El Nino is. It's out there in the South Pacific, off the equator there in that equatorial zone in the Pacific. And whatever changes there can change the weather pattern here. So that tells you how connected the atmosphere. It's all connected all the way around. So whatever happens in one area impacts what happens in another area. So we've gone from La Nina, which generally dries things out here, and we've been in a serious drought for a long time, several years, to now, hey, it's wet. La Nina goes away, and here comes El Nino, and it allows more of the moisture to move in. So a good lesson in how the atmosphere is connected all the way around the world. All right, I've got 7:31 now, or 7:29 rather, coming up to 7:30. We are going to end the broadcast right at 7:30 this morning. I will leave the radar up for a little bit so you can continue to watch that. So again, if anything really big comes up, we'll come back and I'll give you the latest updates. But for now, it seems like the high water crossing activity has come at least the high water rescues have slowed down quite a bit, which is good news. High water rescues have kind of backed off. Let me double check. But we still are getting accident reports in here. Just the latest accident, 1604 northbound at North Gilboa Road. There's an accident. Got another accident, Northwest Loop 410. It looks like you got another accident, Highway 51 Military Drive. High water on Bandera Road. Another accident, Eisenhower Road, I-35. So if you really don't have to drive, don't. And if you're going to drive, drive slower. Give yourself some extra room. Don't be doing 65, 70 miles an hour on a wet roadway. You may think it's cool, but you're just putting yourself in danger and the people around you in danger. And if that's all that's on the highway, then get off the highway and get on the access road where it's slower. Any speed over 55 miles an hour on a wet roadway, and you are taking a chance that you're going to spin out. All right, I have 7:30. You guys have a great morning. I'll leave the radar up here for a little while for everybody to watch. Thank you so much for being here. Please share it out. And later, if you have got a rain gauge, share the amount of rain you got with us, and we'll use it later tonight on Fox News at 9. Have a great morning and be safe. For those just joining in this morning, we do have a flash flood warning that's in effect until 10:45 this morning. That is a flash flood warning that's in effect until 10:45 this morning. We're still getting reports of some accidents that are out there. So please, if you're having to drive this morning, do give yourself a little extra time, slow your speed. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 just within the last 30 minutes or so that have come through. So we have high water reported at Highway 90 West, all along that area. We've got a high water rescue, 1200 block of Ermine Boulevard. High water reported also at I-10 East in Ackerman Road. Looks like we've got another traffic accident coming in Blanco Road and McCarty. So again, still pretty intense this morning. Most of the heavy rain has left Bexar County. We are looking at some moderate rain. It's moving across northern Bexar County right now. The real strong and intense rain is well down to the south into the Pearsall area, back down in that region of moved out of Floresville, now getting ready to move into the Kennedy Carn City area down toward Campbellton and along the coastal regions. As for Bexar County itself, things have kind of settled down quite a bit. But again, like I said, we do have a little pocket there of some moderate rain right up along the northern portion of the county. I'll bring it right there and we'll take a look. Still some moderate rain running up straight up north central Bexar County. Every place else across the county seemed to back off just a little bit in the area this morning. So again, if you do have to drive, please do drive a little carefully out there and make sure that you are safe if you have to get out there and drive. Again, we do have that severe thunderstorm warning, not severe thunderstorm warning, flash flood warning. That is out until 10:45 this morning. But for the most part, the heaviest rain, the most intense rain has left Bexar County and is well down toward the south. Now, we did get some information coming in that Harlandale ISD has delayed the start of their weather. There's classes because of weather. So due to flash flood warning and hazardous road conditions in portions of the area, Harlandale ISD will delay the start of their summer school programs, including the ACE camps and summer activities, until 9 o'clock this morning. So Harlandale kind of pushing things back until 9 o'clock, which is a good idea to be safe. Looks like we may have a search for a car in flooded waters out there in Bandera. We've got a report of very high water near Bryan, Waco. Thought I saw some other school districts that were. I know there's a couple of others. I saw them come through, but I don't see the list right here. But do know that we do have some schools. Here we go. Let me see if we can back this up. I think Harlandale is one. Judson ISD is only canceling the athletic camps for the day. So Judson ISD canceling the athletic camps for the day. And SCU has canceled all summer classes and camps for the day. All campuses and district offices are open. They've asked the staff to exercise caution on their way to work today. So that is SCU, CISD. They have canceled all summer classes and camps for the day. All campuses and district offices are open, asking staff to exercise safety on the way in. And again, Harlandale ISD has delayed the start of all summer school programs, including the ACE camps and the summer activities, until 9 o'clock this morning. So we have some delays that are out there when it comes to this heavier rain that came through. Again, significant amount of rain coming through the area. Most of that real intense rain well down toward the south of us now, stretching out toward Bryan, going over toward Anderson, LaGrange, and Gonzales, up along I-10. So if you've got to travel in that direction, if you're out in Cuero or out in Victoria, this is just now getting down into your area. So we're going to see the biggest intense rain moving into Goliad, getting ready to get into Victoria. Going to have a little convergence line there with some of that heavier rain. It has already come through Goliad and Beeville, and it's in Kennedy, Karn City right now, Pleasanton and Jourdanton, Campbellton, Floresville and Poth and Nixon. That's where the heavy rain is at this point. Let me put this into the stop mode here. Put that back in. There we go. So you can see the wider view of this as it's moving through. And again, we do have that flash flood warning. That's in effect until 10:45 this morning. But the heaviest activity has now moved out of Bexar County. We do have some moderate rain that's still left in the area. So for this just joining through or joining us this morning, we have that flash flood warning. It's in effect, heaviest rain down to the south and southeast of us. We're going to continue to see opportunities for rain throughout the day today and tomorrow. So please be aware of that. All right, we'll go back to just the radar. So if you have any questions, you can post them in the comments. Be happy to answer them. So again, if you're just joining us this morning, we have a flash flood warning that is in effect until 10:45 this morning. We've had numerous high water rescues. There's a lot of low water crossings that are still closed. We have seen the heaviest rain move out of Bexar County. Has now broken up a bit, and there's pockets of heavy rain down to the east and south and southwest of the county. Moderate rain moving through northern Bexar County at this point, and heavy rains are really not anticipated all day, but we will have opportunities for more rain. And since we've had so much and the ground is saturated, it won't take a lot of rain to create some flash flooding. So that'll be one of the things that we'll be keeping an eye on for today and for tonight and for tomorrow. Conditions will be good for the opportunity for rain to continue in the area for the next day or so. So again, flash flood warning still in effect until 10:45 this morning. Weather Service says this is a dangerous, life-threatening situation. So earlier it was intense trying to get across anywhere into Bexar County. So now it is backed off, and driving is not totally safe, but you can drive from place to place. Just give yourself a little extra time, slow your speed. Every mile an hour over 55 increases your chances of hydroplaning. We're getting some images in from Olmos Creek by the quarry that is high. The water is coming up. So there is high water throughout the county today, or at least right now. So please be careful if you're going to be out and around today, particularly this morning. Drive safely, drive a little slower, give yourself a little extra time. We've had numerous high water crossings, high water rescues earlier this morning. High water has been reported at I-10 east westbound at I-37. We're seeing traffic accidents being reported across the area. High water reported at General Hudnell and Frio City Road. High water reported 7300 West Loop 1604 North. And high water reported on General Hudnell 2400 block. Let's see, more high water at Highway 90. Let's see. Looks like we've got an accident in Blanco and McCarty. And high water rescue, the last one, 11,000 block of North Loop Road. So there's still plenty of accidents. There's still some high water rescues that are going on. Lots of low water crossings are closed across northern Bexar County. So if you come up against one of those, turn around, don't drown. Just don't drive around the barricades. Don't drive into that water. You don't want to do that. Take your life in your hands. So again, we're going to be looking at opportunities for rain moving across the area today. You won't be raining all day, but we will have opportunities for off and on rain throughout the day. This was the most intense. It has taken a good deal of energy out of the atmosphere, so it'll take a little bit to kind of recharge. But the conditions will be there for the opportunity for it to rain off and on throughout the day and tonight and likely tomorrow too. So again, severe thunderstorm not in effect. There's no severe weather. It is all flooding. It is all intense rainfall. So it is a flash flood warning that's in effect until 10:45. All right, we're going to leave the radar up. And if there's any questions, you can put them in the comments. Be happy to answer those. Otherwise, have a great morning. Good morning for those of you just joining. We have a flash flood warning effect until 10:45 this morning. We have a flood advisory that is in effect until 9:45 for a portion of South Central Texas that includes Fayette County, Gonzales County, Guadalupe, Lavaca, and Lee County. So that's just a little bit up toward the north and northeast of Bexar County. Expecting some minor flooding in low-lying and poor drainage areas there. So the main thing is there will be some locations that will experience flooding. That will include Seguin, Cibolo, Gonzales, Luling, LaGrange, Schulenburg, Shiner, Flatonia, Moulton, McQueeney, Nixon, Wilder, Smiley, and looks like Palmetto State Park. Those areas there will experience likely some flooding here for the next couple of hours. In Bexar County, we have moved. Things have kind of settled down all day. Will it be all week for Cotulla? No, Joanne, it will not be all week. We're just looking at Monday through Tuesday, Wednesday timeframe. Ernest, we are driving from Dallas to Houston. Any road closures? I'm not aware of any road closures in that area, but I do know that last night along 35 south in Waco, they had closed 35 due to high water. I'm not sure if that roadway is still closed there. So if you're going to travel 35, I'm assuming you're going to go down 45. So let me see if I can get over there and check and see what's going on in that place. I don't see a lot of rain coming down through the Dallas area on 45 going down to Conroe and into Houston. So I'm thinking you should be okay. I don't see any road closures there. So the only place you'll likely run into some rain is if you get close to Conroe. So be safe on your way down there, Ernest. And again, that's what it looks like a little bit on the broad side as we get in. We'll get back over into the San Antonio area, and there you can see the broad concentration of rain as it goes out across the region here. A flash flood warning again in effect until 10:45. Now, estimated rainfall throughout Bexar County has shown some pretty outstanding totals, particularly up in the Boerne area. Out along Highway 46, we're looking at one total there of estimated, again, this is estimated by radar, at 8.3 inches of rain up in that Boerne area toward the west of Boerne area along Highway 46 and all along Highway 16 going up into Bandera from the intersection of 46 all the way south. Just north of Helotes, we're looking anywhere from 8 to 7. The closer to Helotes you get, it gets down to around 3 and 4 inches of rain. So an estimated 4 to 8 inches of rain has fallen over far northwestern Bexar County between Boerne, Bandera, Lake Hills area, in that little bit of a triangle. The estimate, again, just the estimate, is roughly 8 inches of rain in that area. We've yet to get confirmation on our rain gauges, and we'll get that a little bit later today, but that is the estimate of rainfall. Otherwise, across the rest of the county, we're looking 2 inches of rain, 2 and 3 inches of rain being estimated out across the county. Out in the Leon Valley area, 2.5, 2 1/3 is what we're looking. You get out toward Alamo Ranch and Westover Hills, about 3 to almost 4 inches of rain reported there. Along Highway 90 and 1604 West, 2.5 to 3 inches of rain reported there. You get into the Alamo Heights area, 2 to 2.5, almost 2 to 3 inches of rain there. North into Hill Country Village, Hollywood Park, about 2 inches of rain. Up in the Stone Oak area, about 2 to 2.5 inches of rain. If you get out to Windcrest, we're looking 1.5 to 1.75 inches, same as you're out toward Lone Oak. Get down toward Elmendorf, 1.5 to 2 inches of rain there. And again, that's estimated this morning. That's not true. Measuring out of a gauge, it is estimated using the radar as its primary tool for measurement. Again, most of the intense rain has left Bexar County. It is well south. It is still some pockets of moderate rain left over in the county and out toward Gonzales. The heaviest activity now stretching from Bryan down to Gonzales, just north of Victoria into Cuero area, and then south of San Antonio as you get down toward Jourdanton and Pearsall and Karn City. In that area is where we are looking at the heaviest rain at this point. Moving through, I think it kind of ends up right there at the Pearsall area and then curves right back on up. So again, most of the activity has moved out of Bexar County itself. It's well south of us at this point. So we're going to go ahead and leave the radar up for about another 5-6 minutes or so and let you get an idea of what's going on there. If there's any updates that come in, we'll be back live here. But for the moment, we'll leave the radar up for you to watch this morning to keep an eye on this. Again, keep in mind, we do have the flash flood warning